Hi. Today I want to talk about something that I think is really important. Whenever I have my inner child workshops or anger management, personal sessions, or relationship, spiritual counseling, and mentoring, I am inevitably asked this question. You keep telling us to own it. What does that mean? What do you mean by I have to own my actions? I have to own my reactions. I think this is very important. And really, not many people understand this concept of owning it. What does owning it really mean? Owning it means to accept that you've done something. Owning it means taking responsibility for your reactions. Owning it means taking full accountability of your emotional behaviors, of your patterns of behavior, of your attitudes, of your thoughts. When we use words like, yes, I do accept that I did this, but, or I admit that I slapped him because, every but and every if and every because that you use means that you are not owning it. You are apportioning the responsibility or the blame to someone or something. I admit I did that, but it was because she did. If you hadn't said that to me, I wouldn't have. So you see, on the face of it, you do think that you are taking responsibility, but as soon as there is a but in your sentence, as soon as there is an if, as soon as there is a because, it means that you are not owning it. It means that you're not taking responsibility for it. If you want to make changes in your life, you have to first own the original action, the original reaction, the original emotional outburst. You have to own it. You have to take full and complete responsibility for it. You cannot use but and if and because. Yes, I did this. Yes, I admit I was enraged. Yes, my reaction was inappropriate for that situation. Yes, my choices were rather poor. There is no but, there is no if. And why do a large number of us not own our actions, not own our words, not own our reactions? We don't own it because somewhere deep within us, we know it was inappropriate. We know it was erroneous. And there is that little bit of guilt and shame which we don't want to acknowledge. We want to appear to be good. We want to justify who we are. We want to justify what we've done. We want to defend our stand because we want our appearances to be good. But in doing so, in wanting to show a certain good face, we land up not owning what we have done, what we have said, how we have reacted. We end up not being able to take responsibility. We end up denying our actions, our reactions, our thoughts, our attitudes, our behaviors. And what we deny, we can never change. If you wish to change, the first step is own it. Own the behavior that you wish to change. Own the emotional response that you wish to change. Own the attitude that you wish to change. So I hear this. Yes, I really want to work on this relationship, but he must also... No. If you wish to work on the relationship, there is only one person that you are responsible for, and that is yourself. Yes, I will definitely try and control my temper. I will definitely try and not get enraged, but she must also not bug me in this manner. She must also not nag me. No. Her reactions, his actions, their words are not the crutches that you hold on to so that you can justify who you are and what you do. So owning it means taking complete responsibility. The rage is yours. The anger is yours. The resentment is yours. The bitterness is yours. The reaction is yours. The words are yours. Your actions are yours. Unless you take this complete responsibility and unless you own that, how will you make the changes in your life that you desire to make? Yes, I know you do wish to make positive changes in your life. You do want to grow and evolve and be a far better version of yourself than you are now. I know that. But how will you be that better version if you are constantly attempting to defend this version? The reason why you want to be a better version of yourself is because you are dissatisfied with this version. Then why are you trying so hard to deny that? Why are you trying so hard to defend something that you are dissatisfied with? No one is going to think badly of you if you own your actions, if you own your words, if you take responsibility for your reactions, your behavior, your attitude, and your thought. You cannot apologize by saying, I'm sorry I said that to you, but you behaved in this manner. That's not an apology. That is a justification. You are justifying your actions. You're only using the words, I'm sorry. You are not sorry. That is not an apology. An apology is, I'm sorry I said those words to you. I see now that was a very poor choice of words on my part. That is an apology. You are not putting everything back into someone else's lap and saying, oh, it's yours? And I only reacted to that. So own your life. Your life is your creation. It is no one else's creation. Your life is your creation. Your words are yours. Your responses are yours. Your actions are yours. Do not justify them. Do not defend them by saying that they were a response to someone else's actions. They might have been, but you have the strength, you have the free will, and you have the choice to choose your responses. You have that choice. And if you don't exercise that choice appropriately, you cannot blame someone else for making a choice of words, actions, reactions that then you are unhappy or dissatisfied about. Blame will never help you to grow. Justifying your actions and reactions will never help you to evolve. Defending who you are will never encourage you to be a better version of yourself. And isn't that what we all want? That with every passing year, we can look back and proudly say, yes, today I am a better version of myself than I was at this time last year. That's evolution. And it is that leads to spiritual ascension. So own it, my friends. There is no shame in it. There is no need for that guilt. Own it. As human beings, we do slip. We do make wrong choices. We do trip up. We are not always good and kind and compassionate. But that's the time when we take responsibility. That's the time when we own it. And parents, this is for you specifically. And I have so much of this that comes out in my family spiritual counseling mentoring sessions, where a parent will turn to the teenager and says, of course, I know I am nagging you, but it is because you don't study. Yes, I know that was a harsh punishment, but it's because you didn't listen to me. Parents, do not justify your harshness. Do not justify your cruelty. Do not justify your overbearing, controlling, dominant attitude. Do not justify. Of course, a teenager, a child is going to be stubborn sometimes, is going to act up sometimes, is not going to listen to all your demands. Were you and I not that teenager at some point? Let's be honest. I know that I certainly was. I know that I certainly was a difficult teenager. You are the adult in the relationship. And as the adult, you do not have the right to justify and defend your actions, your words, your harshness, your cruelty, your abuse, your control. What you are demanding as respect from your child, learn, dear parents, learn to command that. What you see in your child is a reality that you have created. If you wish to change that reality, change yourself. If you wish to change yourself, take responsibility for your actions and words. Own your actions, own your words, and create a life that you will be proud to say, this is my creation and I love it. Big hug to all of you. Big hug.